I don't know, there's too much going on. I guess it's a beta thing right now, so we'll have to see how it goes. But I think I'll just stick to my, excuse me, my shortcut keys on my keyboard. This makes it easier. But anyway, hope everybody had a good day. Is having a good day. Had a good day yesterday. Let's continue. This game should be wrapping up today, and if we wrap it up, soon enough, we can. I'll roll over into the next game, which is probably going to be Portal 2. I want to at least finish that. It's not a very long game, and after Portal 2, we'll end up doing Dead Space 1 and 2. And then after that, I don't know. I have a list of games I want to go through, so yeah. But hopefully the volume is okay. Hopefully the stream looks okay. I listened to my stream yesterday, and the volume on my mic seemed kind of low, so I kind of boosted that back up to where it originally was. I gotta stop fiddling with shit, but all should be good. So anyway, where were we? I think we gotta go to Quate Tower. Go back. But we're going to how to find Tesla. Hey, Mortal Cool. We're going to go look around and talk to the town folk here one more time before we get to Quate Tower.
You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
Okay, nothing to say. Maybe they don't have anything to say. Really?
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
Alright, nothing. Okay, maybe they have nothing to say. I'll check pawn shop. If he has anything to say, has nothing to say. Then...
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation?
Well, you see. No, okay. Alright, on the Quate Tower then. Excuse me. There it is.
Quate Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by.
Alright, hold on. I want to check one thing before we go to Quate Tower. Oh, freaking got a cough. I actually want to go back to the Swamp House just out of curiosity. I don't think it's going to let me. Wow, I can't even go back to anything. Okay, never mind. Excuse me, sorry. I wanted to go back to the swamp and see if I could get the comic book, if it would let me pick up the ladder for some unknown reason. I can get that last comic book on the, well, not the last, get the comic book that was up on top of the shed. I am missing another one somewhere, but I haven't. What is going on with the radiation? Alright. I don't like this on. Oh god.
You know, I never actually see anyone working on this street.
Ah, god, my ears.
They're shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without anti-gravity lifts. Maybe I can find a set around here.
Oh. Damn it. I guess I'll go up here and see if there's any. Oh, that noise. That noise! I don't think there's gonna be anything up here. I was just up here. Anti-gravity list. What the hell would anti-gravity list be? It's not just gonna be anti-gravity list chilling up here. Alright. That was a waste. Back downstairs. We have to go talk to the people in the town about it? I don't know. I'll look around here a little bit, see if I can find some. Anti-gravity list. Anti-gravity list. Where are you?
They're shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without anti-gravity lifts. Maybe I can find a set around here.
Noise. Around here? Ah! I think you hurt my ears. Okay. Hold the hell. That's cool. Oh, oh, oh. There we go.
It's a pair of anti-gravity lifters.
Oh my god. Must be the egg. No. Oh.
I took the
Oh,
elevator to
jeez.
the top and waited for Slade,
Whew.
according to Manus' instructions.
Hello, mate. What you got there?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Looks like the Tesla egg.
Well, this is like the worst designed doorstop ever.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like a little piece of plutonium in an atomic bomb. You know the effects it had on you? Dreams? Visions of Donnelly? Apparently that's just a hint of what it's capable of.
Come on, Slade, you're not buying into this crap, are you?
Between you and me, I don't think it'll work. But the translator does. And he's promised us a big payout for this egg. And if one person's willing to pay that kind of money, there's usually others willing to pay more. So let's have it, partner.
Destroy the egg.
You know, you really do seem like a solid business associate. But I think this deal is gonna go out the window.
Now why'd you go and do that?
I want to see if it's smashed on the pavement.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Eh.
Hey, Slade! Come and join the party! It's a killer!
Oh my god. Was that one possible ending?
Hello, mate.
Whoops.
What you got there?
The stuff bad dreams are made of.
Looks like the Tesla egg.
Well, this is like the worst designed doorstop ever.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like a little piece of plutonium in an atomic bomb. You know the effects it had on you? Dreams? Visions of Donnelly? Apparently that's just a hint of what it's capable of.
Come on, Slade, you're not buying into this crap, are you?
Between you and me, I don't think it'll work. But the translator does. And he's promised us a big payout for this egg. And if one person's willing to pay that kind of money, there's usually others willing to pay more.
Can I skip this?
So let
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Manus finally got his revenge, and Slade got what he deserved.
Oh. Wow. Look at those. Look at those graphics. God. How do I still need these? Is there something? Oh. Ho ho and a ho ho ho. Ho ho. Eh? Oh, I totally thought there would have been like a comic book or something in there. Oh, there's another one. Really? Dun, 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 dun.
They're shipping containers. It's nearly impossible to lift the lids on these without... I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what you were thinking either. Wow. Well, that would have been a... Okay, whatever. Unless I missed it somewhere else. Not that it matters, because I can't get the, I can't get the other one. So, I mean, we can check. And it might let us go back to the swamp house now, but... Man. So where's the egg?
This Geiger wand will help me find the Tesla egg. It'll beep louder when I'm approaching the egg.
Hold on. They didn't have any. I mean, I picked up the egg in the cutscene, right? Just like, where is it? Why is it not in my inventory? Just want to check. Very safe and sorry. Well, that was where the egg was, so okay. I must have it. Just part of the story, I guess. All right, heading out into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sky. All right. Enough of my soothe, sultry tunes. I'll see if it lets me go back to the swamp house just out of curiosity. I can't believe. Nope. Boy Tower. Nope, 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 nope. Wow. Crazy that they made the game where if you miss that one comic book.
Always happy to help out my best tenant. Let me think.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Go talk to old Sapphire.
Having a detective hanging around isn't exactly great for business tax. I'm gonna have to start charging you. Keep this up, and I need to start charging you.
In other words, you don't know. He don't know. It don't know. Alright.
Hey, Murph, how you doing? What can I do for you?
Really? Guess we're pretty much out of he ain't gonna maybe he'll know.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
Okay, he doesn't know. Yo, Rook.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help?
Oh, nothing either. Well, balls. This little guy ain't gonna know.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine.
You don't know, and I doubt Louie's gonna know, but we'll go there anyway.
Whatever you need, Mike. Just ask.
Last go around, I think. Okay. Well, that was that. I guess I'll go back to my apartment. Maybe there'll be a PAX or something. Yep.
Murphy.
Crow. Getting hit on the head again. Day 11. This immortal coil. Or Apocalypse Pow.
I lay in a semi-conscious state, hearing fragments of conversation between Dalton and some other guy. I'm transported to a location in New Mexico where underground nuclear testing experiments were carried out in the 1950s. I remember a map where all the Titan reactors around the world were linked together to one location, the launch pad of the immortal coil. Time to play up my last hand.
Uh-oh. Did that say sub-level 52?
Do you have to sneak up on people all the time? You see that rather large, old-fashioned looking piece of equipment? That was your home for a very long time.
Pure sarcasm, the big reveal. Apartment overview.
Well, it is smaller than my current apartment. Is it rent control?
And you have the egg. Wonderful. I must confess, I'm surprised to see you. Dalton and Slade were convinced you'd never bring the egg here voluntarily.
I want my memory back. This is the only way.
Still, unlike me, they knew you way back when they used words like idealist, naive.
Dartboard, punching bag.
I've always been an idealist myself. But I find it's the pragmatists like Dalton and Slade who get things done. Without Dalton, I wouldn't be here. And Dalton wouldn't have had the opportunities he did if Slade hadn't helped him rise through the ranks of Gideon Enterprises.
And Slade wouldn't be here if I hadn't returned the favor and got him out of prison.
Who was this freaking weasel? Frustrate me.
Dalton and Slade have been working on this since Overlord? How long's this thing been going on?
A long time. And you've been a big part of what's got us to this point. Surely you know by now that you were J.T. Donnelly, protector, hired gun, and confidant of Nikola Tesla?
Going to be younger.
I knew my birth certificate must have been off.
You don't believe me. But how do you explain your visions of Donnelly's life?
Well, I think it's the Tesla egg. Donnelly hid it in the wall of the apartment. I didn't even start having the dreams until I moved in.
The spirit radio allows us to communicate with the dead, not the egg. The egg merely amplifies it.
Yeah? Well, I had a radio. I mean, there are other explanations, but I got to admit they all sound insane to me.
And yet you can't deny the visions. The egg may have had an effect on your subconscious, your spiritual DNA. But you weren't receiving messages, you were remembering. Everything has led to this. A reunion of consciousness. But not just for you, for us all. This is what Tesla intended. His death ray, the spirit radio, the Tesla egg, all brought together to create a celestial conduit, the immortal coil, that will redeem and purify this depraved planet and create a literal heaven on earth, true immortality, timelessness, no sickness, death, or pain. All needs met and achieved through the genius of Tesla!
This guy's gonna have a stroke.
If you would be so kind as to step out there and place the egg. Where's Slade?
No idea.
Pretty freaking epic music.
has begun.
Tex, you have come here seeking answers through the spirit radio. Please do so. But you'll only have a few minutes. Then none of the answers will matter because the world will be reborn.
Great.
Margaret! Margaret Leonard, can you hear me?
It's so cold. So dark and so empty. Is there someone there? I feel a presence.
It's me, Tex Murphy. I'm trying to contact you through the spirit radio. You've got to help me, Margaret.
I can hear you, but you sound so far away. Tex? Tex? I can't see anything, but I can hear you. I have no sensation. It's as though I'm floating in a void. Where am I?
Oh, I'm so screwed. Seriously? Oh, God. Can I? Oh, okay, you can kind of click? Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, okay, here we go. What was this supposed to be? Blue? Shit, how do I get to my...
The first knob adjusts frequency. The second knob adjusts amplitude. The third knob adjusts which screen is being manipulated.
I'm guessing it... I came in. I guess that means it's a 1. Okay, alright. Cool enough. Sure. So I guess we just gotta get them so they're blue, right? But, oop, 3. Which isn't too bad, I guess. Oop. Come on, you little fucker. Oh my god, you gotta do that 2 times? That's not good. Are they in... There's no way. Wait, did that... Oh, this is so weird. Get over there. Yeah, we might be here for a couple of... Oh, I see. Oh, wow. My god, they want me to do it again? Oh, it's so... Whew, okay.
Tex, are you there?
Margaret, I need your help. Focus on the sound of my voice. I've got to ask you some questions. Why did you erase my memory?
I had to protect my daughter. You knew what happened to her, and I couldn't trust you. Not the man you've become.
What's my connection with Donnelly? Is that me?
You are who you want to be, Tex. When I used the transducer on you, it restored you to whom you were. Don't go back.
Tell me how to get my memory back.
I can't do that, Tex. You are the sum of your memories. I took things from you. Repressing your dark memories was my way of atoning for what I did.
How do I destroy the immortal coil?
Find the frequency. The one I found. The one Tesla found before me. It will destroy itself. There'll be no way they can stop it this time.
Oh God. Am I going for blue again, or? Oh, what the hell? It's all yellow. Am I supposed to just change it to yellow? Oh, it's supposed to be red. Well, shit. No, 3. Oh, this is nasty. Nasty stuff. No, it's so weird. So precise, too. 2. Are you serious? Oh, we're gonna be doing this a freaking couple times. There's no way. There's... Well, I wish I knew what I was doing at first, but... Oh, there goes the planet. Bye-bye. Damn.
I see you're back again. This is getting old, Murphy. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again.
Oh my God. Alright, go as fast as I can here. No, go back. Yeah. 2. 3. Good. No, 2. Three. Oh my God. Yeah. Whew. A little intense, I have to admit. You could make it. Huh. Day 12, the big finish for all good things.
I take a long elevator ride to the surface and make a few calls to get some help. It's a pretty good time to reflect on all that's happened. It's obvious to me that Margaret injected me for a reason. She knew the man I'd become over the last 7 years had become too treacherous to trust anymore, and she was right. That night of the injection, I must have made a deal with the devil to betray her and Mason, and the 50 G's were my 30 pieces of silver. Margaret knew instinctively I was going to betray them, and that's why she broke away earlier. But I think she also knew that the man I was 7 years ago would do the right thing and try to stop the translator. That's why she only erased my memory for the last 7 years. I guess each of us had sins we needed to atone for. Now I've got to find out how all of this is going to play out.
What are you doing here?
I put a tracking app on your smart Alex when you let me download that video of Bowers.
Serves me right for trusting a cop. You've been tailing me the whole time?
No, I wanted to trust you, I really did. But you're a suspect in some unsolved cases, and I thought, possibly and quite likely, you'd go back to your old MO at some point. Tex Murphy, you're under arrest.
You're arresting me? For what?
For the murder of Jim Slade and another as yet unidentified male.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
The bodies were thrown from Coit Tower, and we have witnesses that saw you leave the scene immediately after.
Now, I can explain that.
I understand. Slade was a very bad man, and probably deserved it. But I told you before, I won't tolerate vigilantism.
Lieutenant, wait. I have something for you. Evidence of a mass murder that took place at the Tesla Legacy Society. It's related to at least 3 unsolved disappearances in your jurisdiction.
That's very interesting, and we'll talk about it as soon as I make this arrest.
No, hold on. Slade is the one who led this mass murder.
You have evidence of this?
I've got everything. Eyewitness testimony, sworn affidavits, even security video of the attack. You can resolve a bunch of cases and give closure to the victims' families.
And in exchange for this evidence?
Let Tex go. He's done nothing wrong. If he'd come to you, you wouldn't have been able to do anything. He risked his own life to do the right thing. I think he's a hero.
This is the last exception I make for you.
Well, fine by me. I mean, when am I going to find myself in this situation again?
You get those files to me?
Right away. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Let's do lunch. So, you saved my bacon.
I kind of like your bacon.
Well, I'm just not used to somebody saving me.
But that's what partners do, right? What do you say, cowboy?
Yeah, what do you say?
Huh?
I'd say it's been a while since I saddled up, but I like your form.
I think you'd be impressed with how well I performed down the backstretch.
Well, I must say, you're pretty impressive coming out of the gate.
It all depends on who's in the saddle.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I know what I'm talking about.
Ten months later.
Maybe it's not a perfect world, but it's the best I've got. I might have been somebody else over the past 7 years, but I'm ready to leave that behind me. I've been given a second chance, and I intend to make the most of it. I sense this is just the beginning of something bigger. And what comes next may not be easy. But then again, what is?
Nice. Always a pleasure playing Tex Murphy games. Like I said, I played under Killing Moon long time ago. Never beat it. Got close, but never beat that one. Love the tongue-in-cheek. Love the puns. Very good game. I believe this one was kickstarted. I think. I honestly can't remember. I don't know if they'll ever make another one, but that's how video games used to be way back in the time machine. Heck, in the day, it was, you know, real actors on green screens. Nope. Very nice, very nice. Now, I think I got all the comics except for one. I don't know if I should wait to, trying to figure out all these games I've beaten. I don't know if I should wait until just let the credits go through their thing, or hit escape. I mean, who wants to watch credits, right? I don't know what it's going to do if I... can I do this?
Your programming here at New San Francisco Voice Channel 6 for an urgent bulletin. A tragedy in our fair metropolis today as all 3 members of the Knights Templar without a K have been found murdered in the sewers near Telegraph Hill. The images we're about to show are graphic and may be upsetting to some viewers. This trio of self-proclaimed superheroes have, according to their blogs, been protecting our city from the forces of darkness, and indeed, violent crime is down almost 0.5%. Putting our crime rate only slightly higher than Syria. Recent tweets from the victims describe battles against an invading army of Morlocks, the fictional characters from H.G. Wells' Time Machine. When asked to comment on the slain Crusaders, one police officer at the scene said, quote, "Hell, they probably killed each other on accident." So while we may not have witnessed the gallant exploits of these stealthy vigilantes, or even once experienced the terror and destruction of demon spawn, it is with a heavy heart that we here at the New San Francisco Voice say to the Knights Templar without a K, thank you. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hell, they probably killed each other. That was good. Extra special thanks. Yep, those must be all the Kickstarters. Alright, can I go forward again? As much as I want to see those names. Spade and Marlowe's scale of private eye intelligence. Amateur. Haha, hired dick. Gumshoe. Slyfoot Slew. Hard-boiled private eye. I only passed. It must count up the points. Detective operating without a license. Street bought bird dog. Flat-footed peeper. Reporter. Canary. I only skipped one puzzle. Where's play bring me?
I take a long elevator ride to the surface.
This is just
no,
go back. Back. Way back. Peabody machine. No. I want to go for down. Alright, sorry. Okay, so yes, I know. Yes, I did horrible. I should be hard boiled. They might only pass freaking skipped one puzzle. But anyway, that was Tesla Effect. Tex Murphy Adventure. Good game. I know where one of the comic books were. It was on top of the shed at the swamp house, the other one, I have no idea. I was missing too. So I recommend if you like story-based games, detective kind of stuff, pick it up, check it out, see if you can find all the comics. But considering it's shit, I've only been streaming an hour, I'll take a 5-10 minute break, and when I come back, we will do Portal 2 for an hour for the remainder of the time I stream. So give me 5-10 minutes, and I'll be right back.